Hey, do you feel like you need to work on your capacity to trust, to have faith, and also to have compassion in your life? Well, stick around because I've got a meditation that's really going to help you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Max Ryan. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm also an intuitive, and everything that we do on this channel is to help you to attract positive results in your life. We do that through meditations like today, or we do that by teaching you transformational, real spiritual principle that will change your life, and any other thing that I can help you along your path in life. And if that is something that you are looking for, please subscribe. Really appreciate it. Hit the button down below and make sure to remember to hit the bell so you can get notifications. So today we're going to talk about the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. And we're going to do a meditation in just a little bit. It's a pretty long meditation, so I'm not going to talk too much. But basically, what the crown chakra is our connection to our divine source. Now, that can be God, it can be source, it can be whatever you believe it is. But basically, this is where we have the perception of more than what is, right? A lot of times I will say what the definition of spirituality is putting words to the wordless. But a lot of times you cannot do that because spirit is beyond words, it's experience, and it just is. And this is the area, the 7th chakra, where we perceive that, where we see it, where we experience our connection with our God or our source, right? So if you're feeling, a lot of doubt in your life, if you're not trusting things, if you tend to be more pessimistic, if you tend to feel like you are isolating yourself and you're not connecting with others, the 7th chakra is the chakra you need to be working with. Now, let me tell you really quickly, is that I believe we don't have to balance our chakras, we don't have to wake up our chakras. This is my belief as a teacher, is that we just need to give them attention. Because these are energy centers that are happening all the time. We just need to give it attention because we're so pulled away by the ego that we're always looking somewhere else, but we're not looking here, right? So if you want to gain more faith, gain more trust, and actually really gain compassion in the world, because the 7th chakra is the chakra of, from the Course in Miracles point of view, would be the atonement or unity or oneness. This is the one that we want to work with, okay? And even if you are somebody that feels like that's okay with me, giving the attention to any chakra is going to help you in all areas of your life. So, like I always say with meditations, make sure that you're not driving when you're doing this, and make sure you're in a comfortable place where you're not going to be disturbed, and allow yourself to feel safe. Closing your eyes. We're just going to, in this meditation, we're going to walk into this very gently and easily. And the way we're going to walk into this meditation today is that we are going to assume that your body is fine. And as you start to just let the body go, just let it go. Meaning that the attention that
some parts of your body might want to bring you to. We're just going to let that go right now. That's all. It's very simple. The only thing that we're going to do in terms of the body for this meditation is to take deep breaths, which actually allows us to let go of the body even more. So consciously take a deep breath right now, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And now, I'd like you to bring your attention to what's above and just on the top of your skull. Maybe a few inches above your skull or the top of your skull. Everything else, your torso, your legs, your feet, and all that stuff, we're just going to move that attention up to the very top of your skull and a few inches above your skull. Almost so that the only thing in the world is that area above your skull. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. And if you notice above your skull is open space. Above your skull is your connection to all that is beyond your body. Meaning that above your skull is where we perceive, experience, and relate with the energy of Source, the energy of God, the energy of all that is, and all those words mean the same thing. It's almost as if above your skull is a huge funnel, and it opens up to all that is. Bring your awareness to that funnel. And you may have images of space, images of light, or feelings. This is our crown chakra. And for this crown chakra, I want you to imagine, sense, or feel that instead of a 3D ball of light, I want you to imagine that just above your head is a swirling flat vortex of the universe. And it is moving in a certain direction, doesn't matter. And this vortex, almost like a disc that's flat above your head, is filled with white, the purest, beautiful, most amazing white, clear light, and violet tones. This spinning disc is just above your head, and we're going to take a moment just to connect with that. Take a deep breath. And since this swirling disc or plate of beautiful light with all its energy and all its sparkles opens up to infinity and beyond, and beyond time, beyond past, beyond future, connecting to all that is. As we start to work with that, bring it to our attention, we begin to allow ourselves to feel the connection, the connectedness with all the other stars, all the other planets, all the other galaxies that are flowing through the endlessness of space. And as we connect with that, we begin to have a feeling that's very expansive, that's very trustworthy and very safe. It is the biggest and most significant macro association we can ever have, because it is connected to all that is, all that ever was, and all that ever will be. For in this space of being aware of that connectedness, feelings of compassion, feelings of support, love, faith and trust begin to well up within us. And it is because we see just how small our small perception in the body is. But this perception and this reality of being in the crown chakra connects us to all that is happening in this moment, all that was in the past, all that will ever happen in the future. From this space, we feel a unity with all life. We feel a comfortableness with all that is. And bringing your awareness again to that spinning plate of light, of compassion and unity, even understanding. That beautiful, powerful spinning plate that is above our head, that is white and violet, that is the essence of how we connect with Source, with God, with love. And since Source and God and love is not disconnected from your brothers and sisters and any life here, this is like our lifeline. And when we tap into and are aware of that lifeline that's connected to every cell of every atom of every being, it can bring up experiences and feelings of deep and abiding peace. Feelings and experiences of deep and abiding trust. Feelings and experiences of deep and abiding love. Take a deep breath. And this chakra, our crown, really is our gateway to living in peace, to living in serenity, compassion, and faith, and reminding us of the wholeness of all things, that there is no separation. That what I think or feel or do to my brother and sister, I do to myself. And therefore all feelings of being isolated or lost or not having a purpose, when we connect back with this chakra, all of those start to just slip away. The doubt starts to go, the lethargy begins to fade away. And instead, an orientation of compassion, faith, and trust becomes the truth of who we are. Take a deep breath. And before we wrap up, just really allow yourself to imagine, sense, or feel that disc above your head again that contains all the universe, that is the funnel to all that is, ever was, or ever will be. Really come back to that in this moment. Good. And knowing, just spending these few minutes connecting with that ultimate possibilities and the connected with God, with love, with Source, that experience will never go away. It is here. And And even if it might seem spacey, literally, or heavy, or challenging, it's okay. Take this time to just say it's okay for yourself. And now we're going to come back to the room that we're in. You're going to come back to the seat you're sitting in. Coming back to the floor where your feet are. Bringing the awareness back to the tips of your fingers and your whole body. Just take a moment to connect with your body again. You might want to take a big deep breath into your body. Inhale. Good. Everything we just experienced is in us, in our cellular memory. But we're just going to take another step to come back to the room you're in, to bring your consciousness back so that you are present here. I'll count from 5 to 1, and with each number, you'll just be more present and more aware. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2,